So you're planning a road trip through Southern California. I'm here to help you out, the perfect travel guide. In this video, I'm going to go over the best time to visit, which is probably not when you expect, how to get around while you're here, do you really need a rental car, and all of the attractions that I think are the absolute top of the list, can't miss. So let's dive in. For anyone who doesn't live in Southern California, you may not think we have seasons, but we definitely do. December through February is our rainy season, our winter. March through May, I would even say through June, most of June, is going to be our spring, which means it's going to be pretty gloomy by the beaches. The weather might be mixed. You might get some good days, but there's a reason they call it May gray and June gloom. I would not advise to visit during those times. Summer obviously is the most busy. So that July and August, it is just mobbed with tourists, even trickling into September. I really think October is the best month to visit, but anywhere between mid-September to about mid-November is perfectly ideal. Still going to get very nice warm weather, but you're not going to have nearly the amount of tourists, and you're going to have pretty consistent dry weather. One thing that shocked me when I moved out here is that I had no idea the weather could be completely different even just an hour away. So you might be in downtown and it's sunny and it's 80 and it's amazing and you think, oh, this is gonna be the perfect beach day. And you get to Santa Monica and it's absolutely overcast and 60 degrees and you don't even want to be there. So you always want to check the weather in the area you're actually going to be traveling to, because they all vary and it can be very distinct changes, even varying up to like 40 degrees within a couple hours of a trip. Is a rental car absolutely necessary? In my opinion, yes. Especially for this travel guide, you're going to be going all throughout Southern California. Most of the places aren't more than a 2-hour drive, depending on traffic. But you are not going to really be able to get around efficiently without one. LA traffic is different. If you're used to the big cities, I'm sure that it would be comparable to a lot of what you'll see other places. If you really can just avoid having to drive during rush hour, it's not terrible. It's very doable. Obviously, sometimes we have some freeway closures just like anywhere, or accidents that are going to slow things down. But for the most part, it's not terrible as long as you plan your trips right. The first place I recommend, and the #1 tourist spot that was on my list when I came, was the Queen Mary. If you grew up watching Titanic and were somewhat obsessed with that whole storyline, step aboard a legend where history, mystery, and luxury collide. Welcome to the Queen Mary, Long Beach's most iconic floating time capsule. It was once the grandest ocean liner in the world. This 1930s masterpiece has transported royalty, dignitaries, and World War II troops across the Atlantic. We had the pleasure of staying overnight there and have been for several events on board. It's always a first-class experience. So whether you're here for the history, the haunts, or even just the romance of old world travel, the Queen Mary is an experience like no other. Are you ready to step aboard? Next stop is sun, sand, and that effortless Southern California vibe. After hitting up Queen Mary in Long Beach, you're going to travel north towards Hermosa Beach. In our opinion, Hermosa Beach is the best beach in all of Southern California. It has a very laid-back vibe and super fun energy there, that mixture of chill and nightlife and party time, where the Pacific Ocean meets pure coastal charm. Start your day with a perfect bike ride down the Strand and just take in all the beauty. This scenic path runs right by the beach, giving you all of those ocean views that money just can't buy. Into adventure, grab a board and hit the surf, or challenge some friends to a perfect beach volleyball day. As the sun starts to set, take a stroll on Hermosa Beach Pier for that postcard perfect view. Take it from us, that golden hour hits different here. And maybe you'll recall this scene from La La Land, which was filmed right in Hermosa Beach. You can also check out Lighthouse, another iconic spot that was featured in La La Land. From laid-back beach days to perfect nightlife, Hermosa Beach has so much to offer. It is the quintessential beach vibe that you just can't get enough of. Welcome to Venice and Santa Monica Beach, two iconic California beaches. I would start my day in Venice, where all of the boardwalk is just its own vibe. So much energy, such great people watching, street performers, funky shops, and the legendary skate park right next to the sand. Then you can cruise up to the Marvin Broad Trail from Venice up to Santa Monica, where the beach stretches for miles and the ocean breeze is just pure magic. You can't visit Santa Monica without a stop to the pier. Ride the Ferris wheel, grab a churro, jump on the roller coaster, and just take in all of the ocean vibes and all of the energy that's there. From Venice's electric energy to Santa Monica's classic beach charm, this is the perfect day of LA Oceanside to really get the feel of everything you've ever seen in the movies. Next stop, my favorite place in all of Los Angeles after living here for over 10 years. Griffith Park. Absolutely stunning. The Griffith Observatory is an absolute cannot miss. The trails are so well maintained. Hike up to the Hollywood sign or the other amazing lookout points. Whether you want to be able to see into the valley or all the way to Santa Monica and see the ocean and all the way to downtown, you can actually have that 360-degree view. It's insane. It is totally worth it. It's not even that long of a hike. It's a little over a mile from the observatory. In addition, the observatory itself, stunning. It's so beautiful inside and out, offers so much, and the telescopes are a free extra that you get to enjoy while you're there. Trekking up to the Hollywood sign is really one of those iconic LA moments that you just can't miss out on while you're visiting. Then head over to Griffith Observatory where the views are absolutely unreal. After that day of exploring, you're going to be hungry. So you're going to want to unwind and have another amazing view from Yamashiro. It's a dreamy hilltop escape with panoramic views and some of the best sushi in all of Los Angeles. It's going to be the perfect ending to this iconic day in Los Angeles. The views, the sushi, everything you're ever going to want to remember of Los Angeles. Welcome to Joshua Tree, my favorite national parks, which I think is highly underrated. It's where the desert almost feels like another planet. The rocks feel like they could come to life. The Joshua trees, there's just nothing really quite like it. Start your day off on the trail, whether it's exploring Hidden Valley or Skull Rock, or trekking to the Arch. Every step comes with a view that you just won't forget. There's just some sort of magic in the air there, I feel like. As the sun sets, you're going to want to head to Keys View for a front row seat of the desert sunset. Then, once it's totally dark out, the real magic starts. Joshua Tree is a dark sky park, so they do their best to limit all light pollution, and because of the higher elevation, you can actually see the Milky Way, and the stars there are out of this world. The view of the Milky Way is so crystal clear to the naked eye. You can even capture some of those pictures and images on your iPhone. Joshua Tree is one of the best places for stargazing. After you've got to soak up everything that Joshua Tree has and all the feels and vibes, you're going to head towards Temecula. But on your way out, you absolutely have to do the aerial tram in Palm Springs. You get to ride 8,500 feet to the top of St. Jacinto, where the desert turns into a mountain escape. There's all kinds of hiking trails up there. There's a restaurant, a bar, and best of all, of course, is the sweeping views of the entire valley below. Absolutely gorgeous. From the otherworldly beauty of Joshua Tree to the breathtaking views from the Palm Springs aerial tram, that's the kind of day that stays with you and your memories forever. Welcome to Temecula, Southern California's wine valley. Everybody's heard of Napa Valley. This is our Southern California version, where the pours are endless and the views are breathtaking. You are going to love it here. Start your day at some of the best wineries, like Wilson Creek, who's famous for their almond champagne, Robert Renzoni, which is famous for their bold Italian reds. Want to take it up a notch? Explore the vineyards by horseback or catch the sunrise from a hot air balloon. Talk about bucket list moments. From someone who got to do hot air balloon ride for sunrise, it was amazing. Definitely a memory I will never forget. After a day of wine tasting, head over to Old Town to stroll through the streets where it feels like an old western town meets modern fun. Perfect boutique shopping, craft cocktails, delicious restaurants who often have live music. Dinner, highly recommend grabbing a table at Goat and Vine. The wood-fired pizzas are to die for. From award-winning wineries, vibrant energy, Temecula is the perfect sip and stay getaway. Welcome to San Diego. Every neighborhood here has its own vibe, and if you've just got a couple days, here's how to make the most of it. You have to start in La Jolla. Kayak through the sea caves, snorkel with the leopard sharks, go for a dive. It's known for being one of the best places to go diving in California. Or you can just hang out with the sea lions at La Jolla Cove. Such a beautiful beach. Then I recommend grabbing brunch at George's at the Cove because oceanfront mimosas just hit different. By evening, you want to go to Gaslamp Quarter. It's the nightlife hub of San Diego. Rooftop bars, speakeasies, live music. You really just can't go wrong. Sip cocktails at the rooftop bar of the Nolan. For day 2, keep it chill, head to Pacific Beach. Maybe do a little surf, hit up a beachside cafe for some coffee. From the upscale side of La Jolla to the Gaslamp Quarter to the beachy vibes of Pacific Beach, you really can't go wrong with San Diego. So chill, laid back in comparison to more the LA vibes, and just gives you such beautiful views. It's the ultimate San Diego getaway. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, save it for later. Any questions or comments, please leave it below and we will definitely get back to you. Appreciate that you watched all the way through and we can't wait to help you out with more California travel. Until next time, from Compass to Paradise, happy travels.